Bobby Lou told me yes through some happy tears. We were just a couple kids more scared than we appeared. I'd have been hard-pressed to rub 2 pennies to my name, but on that knee I put kings to shame. My life began there in the fall of 21, when the doctor called me dad, handed me a son. When I think of things I'd trade for $1 million, oh, that moment sure ain't one. I've held diamonds wrapped in gold, but they can't beat fortunes of the soul. Life ain't been all roses, boy, I've had my share of downs. But if you don't count the money, I'm the richest man in town. Didn't take too long, couple daughters joined the mix. What it means to be a man, you find out pretty quick. Lord, I love a castle on an island with a plane, but the life we've built, that ain't up for trade. I've held diamonds wrapped in gold, but they can't beat fortunes of the soul. Life ain't been all roses, boy, I've had my share of downs. But if you don't count the money, I'm the richest man in town. There's a mansion in the sky money just can't buy, and I hope to call it home, sweet home. There's a mansion in the sky money just can't buy, and I hope we call it home, sweet home. You know I've held diamonds wrapped in gold, but they can't beat the fortunes of the soul. Life ain't been all roses, boy, I've had my share of downs. But if you don't count the money, I'm the richest man around. If you don't count the money, I'm the richest man in town.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Well, you swore that you never meant for it to get this far. As you loaded up the last of your bags into the car, all set to leave, there's just one more thing you couldn't help but say to me. Love ain't that strong. See, that's where you're wrong. Someday you'll drive up through the canyon, see my face in the side of a mountain, my reflection in the fountain that you threw a penny into. And I'll be laid up in my mansion, holding a Someday you'll drive up through the canyon. Swear you see my face in the side of a mountain. Double take all around you. My voice echoes in your ears. And I'll be laid up in my mansion, sleeping tight on a bed full of answers. The kind that you up and ran from, with the love that you'll never know. Oh, you call yourself a rambling man out on the road. You're nothing more than just a random fool that I used to know.
Her name is Brooke Ashton, Brooke with an E on the end of it. And before that, making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, David Cohn, richest man in town. That would be me, because I get to hang out with you guys tonight on an Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. I am live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. And I'm also live on Facebook, and I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and hanging out over here with a bunch of great people on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come join the party for the next 3 hours. We're going to be playing the best in new country music by independent artists, and I've got a great radio interview tonight. Just one radio interview. At the bottom half of this hour, Donnie Lee Strickland is going to join us on the program. You're going to get to hear the stories behind his songs tonight, and of course, the best in new country music. A big shout out and thank you to all of the stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, downtheroadradio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, hotandfunkyradio.com, 957 hotandfunkyradio.com as well, kwradio.com. We are on Boone Country Radio in Canada, Texas Brew Radio down there in Texas, TexasBrewRadio.com, NBRNOnline.com out of Nashville, Tennessee, and the show also goes over to CountryMusicInternational.com as well. You can check out the Tim Kelly Show on all the major streaming platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever you stream music. Just Google search the Tim Kelly Show, and you too will be listening to what I call New Country's Best, and I'm going to be saying that a lot tonight behind every song, as a matter of fact. When I Hold You Tonight is up next. His name is Donnie Cook, D-O-N-N-I-E. This is the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
I can see in your eyes there's a shadow of pain, a love that's still there that you won't feel again. Sometimes God has a plan. We can't understand why. I hope the love I can give will heal your heart in time. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight. You waited so long to feel love again. still memory you hold of him. I know you're taking a chance that my love will be true. I'll always try to live up to the love that you knew. Don't think of him when I hold you tonight. Let my arms be the place where your new love feels right. When you take my hand and we turn out the light, let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight. Let it be me in your heart when I hold you tonight.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Broken me down, down into parts. Pick up the pieces without breaking apart. Fix all these thoughts in my head that's been haunting me. My heart is lost in the caves of regret. Forgotten myself, do I have to pretend? Break down the thoughts in my head just to feel a bit free. And I remember when you and I were more than friends. You and I, we fell apart. Now I can't decide if I can forget what we had. You and I could make amends. You and I could try again. Now I can't find you and I. Forgive all the past, the hurt and the lies. Make up for it and you won't need a disguise. It wasn't always me, those hurtful lies. We've been brave in the choices we've made to pick up our stuff and then start walking away. But I am looking back today. And I remember when you and I were more than friends. You and I, we fell apart. Now I can't decide. You
You and I are having a good time already listening to the great country music we are playing tonight. I am playing Shimmer Road is who that is. Their new single out to radio right now called You and I. Shimmer Johnson from Branson, Missouri. She went to high school here and moved north of the border from Canada. We had a great radio interview a while back. You can check out all of my previous interviews on my website in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. Just hit that tab at the top of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. This is a brand new single from John Boltman. This is called That's Something I Wouldn't Do, right here on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
What if I just walked away and left you crying? If I said I'd had enough, would you see right through me that was lying? And what if I said I found somebody else, and there's nothing you can do to keep me loving you? And I said those 5 words, I don't love you anymore. That's something I wouldn't do. That's something I wouldn't say. I couldn't stand to break your heart. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm never letting you go. I'll never say goodbye. Baby, you don't have to worry. I'll never walk that line. That's something that I'm telling you. It's what I wouldn't do. How could I even let those thoughts run through my mind? You know those tears rolling down your face, they would kill me every time. That's something I wouldn't do. That's something I wouldn't say. I couldn't stand to break your heart. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm never letting you go. I'll never say goodbye. Baby, you don't have to worry. I'll never walk that line. Yeah, that's something that I'm telling you. It's what I wouldn't do. That's something that I'm telling you. It's what I wouldn't do.
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Starved to death. Out here doing what I do best, playing country music. We play country music. Playing country music in every little town that I go. Hey, we hit the stage when we roll into town. Play our show when the sun goes down. Playing country music. I play country music. We play country music in every little town that I go. I play country music in every little town that I go. A wife and nearly starved to death. Out here a doing what I do best, playing country music. We play country music. Playing country music in every little town that I go. I play hardcore country music in every little town that I go.
His name is Phil McGarrah. That is his latest single. It is called I Play Country Music, and he definitely does that. And he plays all over the country as well. And we just are going to do our second radio interview. That's going to air in a few weeks. Check out my full live interview schedule of upcoming interviews. I'm booking into April, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a bunch of them on the bottom of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. After this next song, my interview with Donnie Lee Strickland is going to happen next. Terrence Hart is up next from Canada, though. Terrence Hart, H-A-R-T. Music is where you can find him on social media, and you can come into TikTok right now at Tim Kelly on Air and tell Terrence Hart what you think of his next single. It is not released yet, but I've got it, and damn about time I play it right now. That is the title of it, by the way. Damn About Time from Terrence Hart on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I'm wasting time for another man's dream. Stacking up years, ain't got nothing to show. Punching that clock till I just want to scream. Heart's on fire, ain't got nowhere to go. Got to pack my bags and leave this town. Gotta hit the road before lights go down. Damn about time I play this song. Have some fun before I get gone. Damn about time I make it mine. Put my name on the neon sign. Damn about time I play this song. Turn it up high and sing it strong. It's damn about time. They always say you have to start down here. Just keep your head down and do as you're told. I can see the sign when the smoke is clear. A whisper of truth in a world gone cold. Got to pack my bags and leave this town. Gotta hit the road before lights go down. Damn about time I play this song. Have some fun before I get gone. Damn about time I make it mine. Put my name on the neon sign. Damn about time I play this song. Turn it up high and sing it strong. It's damn about time. Tips in a jar, still hoping one day they'll carry me far. And every chord is breaking the chain, living the life I've been chasing in vain. Damn about time I play this song. Have some fun before I get gone. Damn about time I make it mine. Put my name on the neon sign. Damn about time I play this song. Turn it up high, sing it strong. It's damn about time. time. Lord, it's damn about time. Damn about time. Lord, it's damn about time. Damn about time.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and we've got a couple of great radio interviews tonight. You get to hear the stories behind these next 3 songs that I'm going to play for you from Donnie Lee Strickland. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm doing great, Tim. I hope you're doing good.
I'm doing fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You are welcome. Thanks for doing the program. Right smack in the middle of the week, people get some great country music on a Wednesday and get you over the hump. And your music is great. I've been looking forward to this interview.
Well, I sure appreciate it. Yes, me too. We've been waiting to get on here to speak with you for quite a while. So I've seen some great things and heard some great things, and you're really doing it. You're really doing it up. You've got a lot of great artists, and you've got a lot of great ideas and a lot of great shows, and so I'm very, very, very honored to be talking with you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty booked up. I'm glad I could squeeze you in here. I'm into April. I'm into April of 26 right now for booking interviews.
Wow.
But
yeah.
You know, it's amazing what the talent that is out there. Me and you were talking about that off the air. There's so much talent out there, and throwing names back and forth and seeing who we knew of each other. And there's a lot of music that needs to be heard, and that's what I've been doing for the last 14 years with the independent artists. I love it.
Well, we certainly appreciate what you're doing because, that there's so many, like you said, there's so many great artists out there that just don't get that lucky break or shot, in the right place at the right time.
Right.
Everybody starts somewhere, and there's so much talent out there that, people rarely get to hear, or, meet the artists, and they're out there. There's so much great music that needs to be heard.
They certainly are. And from tonight's show with you and Lee Newton, they both started in North Carolina. You too. How about that?
Yeah, eastern North Carolina, about 30 minutes east of Raleigh, and right off Interstate 95, and about 2 hours from the coast. And I always say that the county I'm from, Johnston County, we talk funny, and we get that's like the one place in North Carolina that everybody picks on. So, but I'm proud of it. And, no matter where I go, everybody's like, "Where in the world are you from?" They know it's one of the Carolinas, but North Carolina. So I'm proud of it, and I love going home. I love especially going back home to perform. That's where I started. That's where my family and friends and my first ever fans are from, and they still support me, and just it's just amazing. I can't believe it. How time flies, for one, and how far we've come. From just doing church and plays at school, and then I started with the Johnston Community College Country Music Show in Smithfield at the community college, and then I became a cast member of the American Music Jubilee Show at the Rudy Theater in Selma, North Carolina. And I was on that show for several years, and decided to move out west, and I did a lot of stuff in Nashville, and then I did a lot of stuff I did a show for a year in Branson. So
yes, you did. That is awesome. And speaking of North Carolina, I want to give a big shout out to Jeannie Eaton, who found me through the country music that I play too, that helped set up this interview. We talk all the time. She's got that accent like you, and I love talking to you folks. Just good down-home Southern people, and you're just a great guy. We've spent a lot of time talking, getting to know each other before we got on the radio.
Absolutely,
tonight, so.
Yeah. And Jeannie, she has she was a supporter even before we got to meet her.
Yeah.
And we met her and on the coast and at some festivals, and she's been a cheerleader and a fan ever since.
Man.
And you can always count on her and her family, and they have always been right there. Not just with me; they're a supporter for all artists, and especially independent artists. And they kind of work, especially Jeannie. She works behind the scenes to put everybody where they need to be and put them together, and just celebrate just celebrate music, and especially independent artists. So we definitely salute her for sure.
That and the food. I mean, her last name is Eaton. It's Eaton, and she's had this chili cook-off thing that they've done up there in North Carolina. They're going to do one more season of it, but this is going to be their 20th year of doing a chili cook-off, and they call it Eatin' Good. I love that.
Well, we definitely eat good in North Carolina.
Yeah,
for sure.
sounds like
all that Eastern style barbecue that a lot of other places don't like. You know, you have to kind of grow up there and be raised in it, because we've got that vinegar based sauce, and a lot of people don't like it, but when you're raised on it, we definitely have some good eating in the Carolinas.
Sir. Well, you got some good country music influences too. The great George Strait, Conway Twitty. He passed away in Springfield, Missouri when he died, not just too far north of where I'm at in Branson. You got Loretta Lynn, Randy Travis, the Judds, the great Reba McEntire, who is a coach on NBC's The Voice right now. And so you got a lot of great inspiration in music. And boy, those are classic, and I play them. I love them so much. I've got this classic country station that plays around the clock 24/7. So if you want to hear all of those folks, you can tune in over there off my website as well. But I love talking to the independent artists. You've got a great story in the world of country music, because you did perform here in Branson, and you've done a lot of great shows. You've performed with a lot of other names in the world of country music. I was looking at Ty Herndon, and you got to perform for one of Tanya Tucker's birthday bashes.
And that was in Russellville, Arkansas.
Yeah. She just recently had a birthday, and it's on my wedding anniversary, October the 10th. So.
Oh yeah. She was so nice. We got there earlier. We were performing for her, birthday party before the concert that night, and I was doing. She walked in about the time that I was doing Conway Twitty, and if you know anything about Tanya, she loves Loretta and Conway, and she just stood there and watched and sang along. And then when the song was over, she said, "Mighty good, young man." She's like, I love Conway, and you did it proud. So, but we hung out, and talked before the show, and her and her guys, and she's awesome. She was always she had hit after hit. She was definitely instrumental in my 80s and 90s country roots for sure.
Yep. For a female artist, she had what I call gravel in her voice, didn't she?
Absolutely.
She just had it.
You might as well call her the female Conway. She has that growl and that, like you said, that gravel in her voice.
Sure enough. And so that is good stuff. Now, let me ask you, too, at what point, let's take a trip way back in time. At what point did you start wanting to be a singer, even though you were influenced by all of these folks vocally? When did you know that that's what you wanted to do?
Well, I started going to church with my grandma, as soon as I could. And she would take me to church, and that's where I kind of found my love of music. Singing in the pews, and wasn't old enough to sing with the choir, but I would sing with the children's church and do the plays, and I just all the music and performances that I would see on TV, that I would see at church. I wanted to go to Broadway. I wanted to be on Broadway. I wanted to sing anywhere I could sing. If we went anywhere and they had a piano, they would have to drag me off the piano, because I would just sit and beat and bang. And I kind of learned to play piano by ear when I was little, especially church or after church. Or my grandma was one of the back then you had the church ladies, and I don't know if they still do that now, but they would take turns on Saturday going to clean the church. And, and so when it was her turn to do it, I would go with her, and while they were cleaning, I would sit there and playing the piano, and, I would just beat and bang and listen. I would just listen to something and just learn to play it, and that's how I learn a lot of the country music, especially the piano based songs. And I'd go get the choir robe and put it on, and I'd come out there and just sing. And of course, then I'd want singing the church plays and singing the school plays. And I got a lead in the school play in 3rd grade in the Music Man. And I'd have to go home and learn the lines and sing. And my mama finally asked that choir teacher, she said, "Why in the world did you pick him to be in this play, you know, because it was a lot of work going back and forth to those rehearsals. And Mama got tired of hearing me singing and hollering in the house. And she said, "Why in the world did you pick him?" And the teacher said, "Because he sang the loudest in class." So I've always had a big mouth, I guess, Tim. You know, singing.
Hey, that's how you get noticed, man. I've got one.
Exactly.
I've got one too. And that'll definitely get you on the radio one way or another. That's for sure.
Yeah, but between, you know, back then you didn't have the internet and all the stuff we have today. So, you know, your ticket to entertainment was the radio and music videos. You know, I sure miss all those, you know, those country music videos on CMT and all, and TNN. You know, I used to remember the TNN.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would just sit and just, you know, just in awe of all the videos and singers on the videos on CNN and TNN, I mean CMT and TNN, and of course the radio. And back then, you know, we had the little boom box and a blank cassette, and we would sit and wait for that one song to come on to make, you know, make the mixtapes. But actually, Reba McEntire's cassette, you know, back then, of course, when we had cassettes, Whoever's in New England that was the very first cassette tape that I bought with my actual own money.
Wow.
So, you know,
I love that one.
Yeah, so I kind of had a, you know, she's kind of my favorite, and but I wish that everybody could have been born back in the, you know, that wouldn't have that grow up on the 80s and 90s country. I feel so lucky and blessed. I just feel like that was some of the best music in the world, you know, and some of the best music in history was the 80s and 90s, especially the 80s and 90s country. And I'm just so blessed that I grew up in that time and it was raised on that stuff and still sing it today. Because if you come to a show, I'm going 90s country you to death about, you know.
Hey,
so.
I'll be there, man. That's what got me into country radio, and I tell that story. I tell that all the time.
If you love 80s and 90s, you're going to love our show. That's for sure.
I was DJing 80s music like Chicago, Michael Jackson, REO Speedwagon, Madonna, all of that, but and Journey, all those great groups in the 80s. But that 90s country came along, and I was living in southeast Oklahoma at the time, in Ada, where Blake Shelton's from. And so he came along a little later, but it was Toby Keith and Garth Brooks and Vince Gill. All those guys from Oklahoma got me wanting to do country radio because I'm like, man, this is such good stuff. And then I'm looking for other people. I mentioned Ty Herndon. I lost that paragraph for a second, but I got it back now. It's Ty Herndon, Anita Cochran, Jeff Bates, Frankie Ballard, Brothers Osborne, Sonny Sweeney. I've played her, and the great Lulu Roman from Hee Haw. You've opened for for all of those folks, and I watched Hee Haw religiously every Saturday night growing up as a kid.
Listen, we met Lulu for the first time and just fell in love just like everybody else did. Boy, did she have a story too, you know. She had a story and she had a plan for her future, and she was the best. She was so funny and so down to earth. We have spent many nights with her. Visited her, stayed with her. We traveled with her. We've done shows with her, and I was so sad to hear of her passing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But she had a gift. She had a gift from God, and she sure used it too.
She did. She was a great vocalist in singing, but she was funny and a comedian and did all those funny skits and everything.
Yes, and the best. Yeah,
she was a staple on that show.
She absolutely was, and you know, I remember her distinctly. You know, when I was little, sitting watching that show, and that's another thing. Growing up on Hee Haw and wanting to do, I thought that I was gonna, you know, grow up and I was gonna be on Hee Haw. I thought I was gonna be on the Nashville Network, and that the night, you know, the show that they did that night with Ralph Emery and then Crook and Chase.
He's the reason I'm in broadcasting. One of the reasons.
when you're young, you know, you think that time stands still, and that they're all going to be there when you get of age. And so I thought, well, when I get older, I'm going to sing on. You know, I'm going to sing on TNN, and I'm going to sing on the Crook and Chase show. You know, not knowing that they get older and move on and that things don't last forever. But, you know, that when I was young and a teenager, I thought that that's what I was going to do, you know. And so I had to go to other outlets to perform and sing. She, one of a kind, and she was funny when she wasn't even trying to be. That's just who she was, and how it came out. So I do love and remember all the shows, you know, that made country music famous, and of course the Grand Ole Opry. You know, that's an ultimate dream. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was telling you off the air, I got to meet the great Leona Williams, and she's 80 or 81 this year, and she's been playing in Branson here for a long time, and we've had several occasions to meet her, but I've watched it back in the day when Ralph Emery would interview her and Merle Haggard. They were married at one time, and she gets on the stage here and says, yeah, I was one of Hag's nags. So she's just as funny and down to earth as can be as
She is, and I got to meet her while I was in Branson. I got to see her several times at Branson Country USA, and she is a darling.
She is.
She just, you know, she gave me a picture and a CD and just, you know, a hug around the neck and a warm welcome. And, you know, she every time we see her out and about, she is just the sweetest.
You got to perform at another lady in country music that was famous. Her ranch was world famous, still is, in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee, the great Loretta Lynn. And Loretta Lynn won this thing called Artist of the Decade. She was the first female artist to win it. They told that story here at a George Strait tribute show that I used to go to in Branson all the time. And she was the first female to win Artist of the Decade. George Strait has also won it. Marty Robbins, I believe, was the first person to ever win it.
Yes.
So, you know, for every 10 years of success in the world of country music, they pick out an Artist of the Decade. And Loretta Lynn was one of them.
Well, she was also the first woman to win the CMA Entertainer of the Year.
Right.
You know, she had a lot of first in country music, and from what I've learned, you know, she is the most awarded female artist in country music.
You know, I was looking at that just the other day. It popped up on my news feed and on Facebook, and I think it was 54 years ago, just a few days ago, she won Entertainer of the Year from the CMAs.
Yes, she did, and that beautiful green dress, and I'll never forget that picture. And that I see that video all the time pop up on my, you know, on my YouTube. And she had a lot of first, and she said you got to be first, best, you know, or different, and she was, and I loved her, and I got to see her several times, and I hope she knows what she meant to me and what she means to so many people.
Oh,
and you know how I hope she knows that she changed my life, and you know with how nice and open she was and accepting that she was, and she was always, you know, down to earth and always talked to you like your family, and she always cared. You know, she didn't talk about just, you know, when you get together with a lot of artists, you talk about music stuff. She talked about family stuff and personal stuff and just stuff about, you know, being a human. It wasn't always about the music. She wanted to know, you know, that was her. She always said, you know, she's Loretta Lynn on stage, but that's her stage, you know, thing, persona. She was just as real as she could be off the stage.
Well, she's passed that talent down to other members of her family. Her granddaughter is making country music now with Conway Twitty's grandson.
Yes.
They call themselves Twitty and Lynn. So
Twitty and Lynn
she not only left a legacy of herself, but she has passed that down through the talent that her other family members have, and I love that too. Now, let me ask you that as a child growing up, are you the only one in your family that got that talent, or do you have other siblings that like to sing too and they're pretty good at it?
I'm glad you asked that, Tim, because I get asked that sometimes. You know, that's the funny thing is, as far as I know, and I've been told, I think I'm the only person on either side that ever did anything with music or liked music or pursued music or that sang. My dad did play drums in high school and a little bit after high school. But I think, you know, it was just for fun, not serious.
Right.
But I'm the only person on either side that really, you know, kind of made music a profession or that sings, you know, in public. So I don't know where everybody says, where in the world you get that, you know, get it from? And first I say from God, of course,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
it's a gift and a blessing. And I'm so glad, you know, that God gave me the gift of music.
Yep.
It has really, really helped me in my life, you know, and I just thank him every day.
Well, you know, from being in Branson for the time that you was here, enough to be around this town, how they love the Lord. It's the Bible Belt here. The
yes.
gospel music is big here. Bluegrass, country music, all of that. You know, they love music, and it's a way to express yourself, but to give God the credit for the talents that He's given you.
Absolutely,
when you're singing in front of those folks.
Well, you know, being from Eastern North Carolina and the South, I was raised on, you know, in a Baptist church and a little small church, and sung out of the hymn book, which don't happen a lot anymore. And that's what I love and miss. And when you're raised, you know, I love Southern gospel music.
Yep.
And country music, and listen to me talk, you know, that's all I can sing.
That's it. Well, that's the real country music.
That's why I love it, because that's the only thing I can sing.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll agree that's what country radio is kind of missing right now. That's why I love doing this show, because I get to play the music that resonates with you, that people are still keeping alive, that traditional real country sound, and that's what radio needs and the world needs to hear too.
Absolutely. Well, it all goes hand in hand, you know. I mean, so much of country music is gospel roots. You know, it started with piano and, you know, steel guitar, and it's just so you know, everybody says it's sappy, but that's what I love. I love a good old sappy crying country song.
Well, I do too. And piano, you mentioned that, pecking around on the piano as a young man. How there is a lot of that in country music. I love the piano in the world of country. Like Ronnie Millsap did it. Ray Charles did it. Stevie Wonder's done it. They're all blind and can't see, and they could figure out the piano. They said once you get going, it's just like muscle memory. You don't even know what your hands are doing.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I say, you know, they played it like the Dickens blind. You know, what's my excuse? Yeah. Well, you know, I need to get back on it and practice it and do it. If they can play like they play, you know, and write music, and being blind, you know, I'm like, Lord have mercy, I'm falling behind. What's my excuse? Because, you know, I know, like, you know, life happens and everybody gets busy, especially when they start having families, and you kind of just let it go. You know, I never let the singing go. You know, I don't sit at the piano as much as I want to, as much as I used to. But I sure would love to get back at it, you know, and just sit, and I would just sit for hours and hours, and that's how I learned, you know, chords and
right,
and learn how to play, and so I really want to, you know, I do have a piano. I've got a couple different ones, and I just, with life like it is, you just don't get a chance to sit around and do that anymore.
Yeah,
but I sure would. I hope I get to.
That is true. Well, we're glad that people still take the time to push play and listen to the radio once in a while.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about the first song we're going to play from you tonight, and the folks are going to get to hear you sing. That's How Loving You Is. Tell us about this one.
Well, like I said, with Sam Tate, he's one of the songwriters of that song, and I met Sam in Nashville a few years ago, and I got to sing with him. It was and I can't remember the place, but it was down toward Printer's Alley, and he went in as a singer-songwriter, and he was the main performer that day. And I want to say it was during CMA week maybe, and he took me along after we had met. You know, we met I think we met at Losers, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And you know, through some mutual friends in the music business, and at the time I was looking to cut a few songs, and he said, well, I'm a songwriter, and, you know, I got some songs I'd love to sing you. And he said, I'd be proud for you to sing them. So that was one of the ones that I picked to sing. And he also, you know, if anybody goes and listens to my music or comes to the shows, we do a song, a real fun song called Working It. And he wrote that song as well. But this song, I was looking some kind of, you know, sweet, lovey-dovey love song, and that I thought people would like, and since I've recorded it and put it out, we've had a lot of people that's used it in their wedding, so played it in their wedding. So
boy, that's awesome.
Yeah, so And I told him, I said, I can't believe nobody's ever recorded this or had a single with it, because I love the words in it and I love the melody and all. So he said, you're absolutely welcome to record it. So I did, and it's one of my favorites that I've done.
When you have a song played at your wedding, you'll remember it the rest of your life. And
absolutely.
That happened to us. And I was telling you, we got married on October the 10th. Our anniversary was just a couple of weeks ago. Same day as Tanya Tucker's birthday happens to be.
Yes, it is.
We have an artist that I play here on the radio that wrote a song, and we selected it for our wedding 4 years ago when we got married. So, yeah, it resonates with you every time you hear it, or if I happen to play it on the radio again, you'll resonate with that song forever. So if you're into songwriting and you write a song that somebody picked for their wedding, they'll at least love it for the rest of their life. But every time, they have an anniversary come around, they'll never forget it. It's awesome.
Well, congratulations, Tim, again, and happy anniversary.
Thank you. That's How Loving You Is. We're going to play that by Donnie Lee Strickland. Then we're going to come back and talk some more with him on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Ever read a book that you didn't want to end? Ever heard a song you couldn't wait to hear again? That's how loving you is. Ever seen a color that you've never seen before? Ever tasted heaven? You just had to have some more. That's how loving you is. Sky, soft as the windless snow, warm as a Georgia night when it holds you close. I'm stumbling down the boulevard, drunk on thoughts like this. Oh, that's how loving you is. Ever had a memory couldn't think without a smile? You held a kiss against your lips for at least 100 miles. That's how loving you is. Wild as a Kansas sky, soft as the windless snow, warm as a Georgia night when it holds you close. I'm stumbling down the boulevard, drunk on thoughts like this. Oh, that's how loving you is. Ever tried to find the words just to find they don't exist? So you stutter and you stumble and it sounds something like this. Sweet as communion wine, soft as the windless snow, warm as a Georgia night. Baby, you should know that I'm stumbling down the boulevard, drunk on thoughts like this. That's how loving you is. That's how loving you is.
His name is Donnie Lee Strickland with us tonight. That's How Loving You Is. Great story behind the song and a great song. You can sing, my friend.
I appreciate it. I try really hard. Yeah, I have a lot of fun.
I tell you, you mentioned Losers Bar and Grill in Nashville. That's the first experience I had of that was back in 2008. A buddy of mine had a young son, about 17 years old. It was recording a CD back then. And he goes, hey, you want to go to Nashville and watch my son make this record and everything? And I was drawing unemployment at that time. Back in 2008, it was when they had that crash, and I was working in the auto industry. So they were kind of leery of taking a buyout or whatever was going to happen. Well, anyway, I went to Nashville with him, and we ended up hanging out at this bar called Losers. And Irv Woolsey was George Strait's manager. He owned half of that bar. And I don't know if you know the story behind it, but I heard that Leanne Womack was instrumental in naming that bar, because when George Strait and a bunch of his buddies would come in there, she goes, you guys are a bunch of losers. And that's how the name stuck. So.
Well, you know what? If she said it, I would do it.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
She's one of my favorites, too. Now, you talking about the real deal. She is absolute country music, spelled out, capitalized. Yeah. I have loved her since she first came out. I got to see her back, Lord have mercy, I think it was 1997 at the Oklahoma-Arkansas State Fair. Wow. And she was there one night, and she only had 2 songs out at the time. She had Never Again Again and The Fool. And and it was, I think it was the week before the CMA Awards, and she still had the dark hair, and she's even better live than she is on the record. That's how good she is.
Oh yeah, yeah. And
she's so
now
good.
She's got "I Hope You Dance," which I think is her anthem song.
Absolutely,
I just really do. And and isn't that interesting about music? I don't know if you've had it yet, but that song that just everybody knows you by. You probably maybe do have that. But they're like, yeah, I've listened to you for a long, long time. And they probably tell you these stories when you do the meet and greets or the backstage passes things in live shows. That's cool to hear people, how they resonate with your music too, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. And folks, you're going to hear a lot more of that after I play these next 2 songs, Warm Tears and Cold Beers, and then Love Each Other Sober. Tell us the story behind these as well.
Well, Warm Tears and Cold Beers is a song that I got pitched by Corey Lee Barker. Corey Lee Barker out of Nashville. And I was looking some songs, and of course I met Corey through some friends in Nashville, and of course he's a big writer and big winner at the Josies. And I
wonder how many songs he's got in his library. I hear his name
there's
all
no
the
telling.
time.
I bet you there's 25,000.
I bet.
And whether he's writing by himself or co-writing, it's always a good song. Not every song is for the right. Just have the right songs for the right person. But once he gets to know you and your style, he handpicks them and just what he thinks that you'll like and what would be good for you. And he has sent me some good ones. But I tell you, it's a shame we can't record them all, because I would record every single one he sent me.
Right.
But boy, he is a monster and so talented. And he sent me this song, and I wrote him back, and I said, I said, I love country music. I said, this is definitely one for a country music fan, for a working man, for country music, losing your woman, losing your man, losing your dog in your house. And so, when he's on that bar stool, and he's, it takes a takes a lot for a man to admit it when he's wrong, or even if he's right, And
right.
So when I heard that he's sitting on the bar stool and he's just thinking about how it used to be and what all of his friends said, and told him, and he says, I'm just warm tears and cold beers, So I thought that song will resonate with everybody. Everybody's had a heartbreak. Everybody's had a breakup. And,
yep.
Everybody loves to sit and drink a cold beer. So I said,
right.
This would be a great song. So, and it has been. It's just it's a good sing along. You kind of just sway back and forth, and it's got a good beat to it. And I'm so thankful that he let me record that.
Absolutely. And then Love Each Other Sober. Tell us about it.
Love Each Other Sober. I actually heard that song about 4 years ago. One of my bandmates, he's our band leader, and he's one of my best friends. He's the one of the first musicians I ever met when I moved to Arkansas. Because I didn't have a band when I moved here, but this is the funny thing, Tim. I'm so crazy about performing, and we booked a show. I moved here, hadn't even lived here a year, and we booked a show at the Gas Monkey Garage in Dallas, Texas. You know, they had a TV show, and I don't know if it's still on or not, but that was a big place for people to go play, and so we just sent our stuff down there. Didn't even have a band member to first, and I said, well, if I get booked there, I'll get a band, you know. And so we did. We got a response, and they contacted us and wanted to book us, and I had just moved here, so of course I thought I hit the big time, you know.
Right.
I didn't know where I was going to sing coming to Arkansas, and before I went to Branson, so I just said, Lord, I'm going to Dallas, Texas. Texas is such a big country music place, and so through some friends and mutual friends, I said, hey guys, you know, I've got booked down in Dallas. We're going to do, you know, a 2-hour set, and I need a band, and so they kind of said, well, I've got the right guys for you. I got some guys that play country music, and so they put us together. We went to a studio in Conway and rehearsed and put together a show, and we drove down in 2 cars, you know, down to Dallas. But Shane Thornton, he's a big artist here in Arkansas, and he is a monster of a singer, songwriter, and musician. That boy is good. He writes almost everything, you know, sitting in bed, driving his car, back there in the green room, you know, taking a shower. He can hear something or think of something and have a song in 30 minutes, or most of a song, and then, you know, he'll go back and add to it. Right. So me and him's been playing music together for about 9 years now. Okay. And so he had this song he played for me, because, you know, everything he writes, obviously he don't record. You know, he says, hey, I wrote this song with somebody else in mind, or this song will be good for so-and-so. And he come over to my house one night, and I want to say, Tim, it might have been when we were doing a Facebook Live, because COVID was going on and we couldn't get out perform. And I think he come over and we got on Facebook or something and sang. But before he left, he said, hey, I want to play this song I wrote. You know, he said, I kind of wrote it as a duet. He said, but listen to it and see what you think. Then he played it, and I said, I want that song. I loved it from the time I heard it, and I said, whether I do it as a duet or not, I want that song. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So we had that song probably on hold for 2.5 years. Wow. Didn't even think about it. And so when it got time to do the album, I said, Shane, play that song for me again. And I said, because he hadn't recorded it, and at the time nobody else had recorded it. And I said, I want to do it. Let's do it. We'll do it as a solo first. And I said, later on, if we find a female that can do it, we'll recut it as a duet. So we did a studio version of it, and it turned out awesome. I just love it. I love doing it live. But one day at sound check, he started playing it on piano, and I said, hey, let's do that in the show. Let's break it down in the show, because the show's very upbeat. Mm-hmm. We don't do a lot of slow songs in the show. And I said, hey, let's give the guys in the band a break, and give the dancing a break out there. And I said, let's just do that. Me and you strip down. So we do a little piano version of it in the show a lot of times, but it's a really, really, really good song. And actually, he said, I kind of like it the way it is by itself. He said, but if we ever do find somebody, if we find a female that's a powerhouse, or somebody that can just come in with that second verse and that harmony, we'll give it a shot. But we're happy the way it is right now, and I'm really thankful to him for letting me record it, because I feel like it fits my voice, and everybody is loving it so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it too. Thanks for being on the program tonight. I got to check out Shane Thornton now, and you can tell him about yours truly, and I'd be love to talk to him as well, probably. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure talking to you, man, and we're not too far from each other with you being in Arkansas and I'm in Branson, so if you ever come to Branson, let me know, and we'll get together and we'll have one of those cold beers. Might be some warm tears when we have to say goodbye, too. You never know.
That's hey, well, if you're talking about live and country music, there's definitely going to be some tears involved.
Right, absolutely.
That's what makes country music so great, because it's all about live, that's for sure.
Until we get to meet in person again and do this radio program, it's been fun having you on. I'd love to have you back on already, and we'll talk about some more of your great music. But where can folks find Donnie Lee Strickland if they want to check out more of your music on social media?
Yeah, we are. Of course, we've got the Facebook page, and we've got Instagram, Donnie Lee Strickland Music. We've got TikTok. We've got, we're on YouTube. We're Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you download or stream music. And the website is officialdlsmusic.com.
Okay.
And it's got links to everything on there.
Awesome. Well, you've got a great sound and a great story, and thank you for telling it to the world and showcasing your music as well. It's been a pleasure having you on, and like I said, let's do this again. And I'm booking for April of 26. So if you want to get right back on, just let me know, and we'll circle back around in a few months.
Hey, let's do it, because we're going to have a lot of the album's going to be, we'll have a lot of new music done by then. So I look forward to it.
That sounds fantastic. Take care. Have a great rest of your week, and as I say around here, we'll see you on the radio for sure.
Yes, we will. Thank you so much, Tim. Have a good evening.
Warm tears, cold beers, Donnie Lee Strickland and Love Each Other Sober coming up on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
They all said when you left it would take a few years. Well, I still don't have a clue where to go to from here. Angel like you is way too hard to forget. So I'm making a toast to your memory, 'cause that's all you've left. Here's to warm tears and cold beers, getting how they used to be when love wasn't here. Trying to wash away the pain. It's like swimming in a hurricane. Here's to some more tears and a few more cold beers. He said I was holding on just a little too tight. You needed more space, yeah, it looks like they were right. Whoever said time heals wounds never had to lose you. No, that's why tonight it's Coronas and limes on a corner stool. Here's to warm tears and cold beers, getting how they used to be when love wasn't history. Try to wash away the pain. It's like swimming in a hurricane. Here's to some warm tears and a few more cold beers. These days I'm half the man that you once knew. I gave you the best of me, now the rest of me misses me too. Here's to warm tears and cold beers, getting how they used to be when love wasn't history. Try to wash away the pain. It's like swimming in a hurricane. Here's to some warm tears and a few more cold. I need a few more cold. Give me a few more cold beers.
best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I still rush home from work, hoping to find your car in the drive, thinking maybe you'll meet me at the door with a kiss and love in your eyes. You just said it's over, I just can't take it. I think we can make this right. If you just come on over, I'll pour the wine, I'll hold you close and we'll dance all night. Pretend that you miss me, we'll shoot some whiskey like there's no tomorrow inside. Just come on over, we'll love each other sober. I still can't believe you could just leave. Years gone like that. It's easy to see every reason you said you ain't coming back. You say it's over, I just can't take it. I know we can make this right. If you just come on over, I'll pour the wine, I'll hold you close and we'll dance all night. Pretend that you miss me, we'll shoot some whiskey like there's no tomorrow inside. Just come on over, we'll love each other sober. You thought I'd go crazy and call every girl in town. Baby, I went crazy all alone in this big old house. Just come on over, I'll pour the wine, I'll hold you close and we'll dance all night. Pretend that you miss me, we'll shoot some whiskey like there's no tomorrow inside. Just come on over, come on over, come on over. We'll love each other sober. We'll love each other sober.
His name is Donnie Lee Strickland. It is D-O-N-N-I-E on Donnie. Donnie Lee Strickland. He's got some great music, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him a like and a follow on social media. And what a great interview. I had a fun time chatting with him. We went a little over 30 minutes, but that's all right. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is the website. And after this interview, or rather this live show is over, that interview is going to be placed in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can check out that tab at the top of the homepage of my website as well, and you can see all of the past interviews, and there's hundreds of them on there where it says at the bottom, load more. There's a bunch of them on there. So if you want to hear any of these artists that I've interviewed in the past, that's where you can find it, in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. And we've got a lot of great music left to play in this program. We've got about an hour and 45 minutes to go, and I've only had one interview tonight scheduled, so we've got a lot of music to get to. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show with a brand new single, Randy Burkhardt. It is called Welcome to the Rodeo. Well, welcome to the radio as well on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Saying that you got what it takes to ride 2,000 pounds of muscle and hide. Boy, I gotta tell you, it's no surprise. You better hold on tight. It's more than money, glory, or fame. For the gold belt buckle you want to claim. It's about surviving all the pain and how you handle the strain. Are you ready for one hell of a ride?
you take. Girls who lust and pray your dreams don't bust. And hold on tight till you hear that whistle blow. Welcome to the rodeo.
Yourself laying on the ground and you hear the crowd screaming all around. Got a feeling nothing can bring you down. Go the next go round, but don't let anything throw your game. When you hear the pretty girls call your name, keep your mind on your goal, that's your aim, and be untamed. Are you ready for one hell of a ride? Then you nod your head and say let's ride, and the gate opens up to a world of lights, spinning around with your rope on tight, and then it drives your mind as it kicks up that arena dust, and you feel your heart begin to rush. Each ride you take, girls who lust and pray your dreams don't bust. And hold on tight till you hear that whistle blow. Welcome to the rodeo.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it?
Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
These hometown boys just like me too much, and I've had enough. They say that they like my outfit, or they like my smile, or they like my touch.
I think I like you, but maybe I don't. If I do, I won't admit it.
And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for. I know how your hometown boys can be. And it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth. And I can't tell you. These hometown girls just like me too much, and I've had enough.
She says that she likes my truck, or she likes my hair, or she likes my touch.
I think I like you, but maybe I don't. If I do, I won't admit it. And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for. I know how you hometown boys can be. And it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth. And I can't tell
And I say no, no, no. You say please, please, please. I'm just not so sure. You say I might just be the one you're looking for.
I know how your hometown people can be, and it's not that you're not just a little bit cute, but if I said I liked you, it might just be the truth, and I can't tell you.
Her name is Trisha Marie. That's a great duet she did with her brother called Hometown People. She is good people, and she is hanging out with us tonight over here in TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Come and say hello to Trisha Marie. Tell her you love that song, because I sure do. That is the 23rd time I have played it on this program. I love it that much, ladies and gentlemen. And we just had a great radio interview about a week ago as well. You can check it out also in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives at the top of the homepage at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I just booked another radio interview with this next gentleman, and he's got a brand new single out. I've played it a couple of times. It is called The Sand. His name is Randy Cobb, C-O-B-B, Randy Cobb Music, on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
We was just kids and found those 78s. Suppertime sun was a TV dinner plate. Mama did dishes, Daddy went to work. Saturdays was fun, Sundays were for church. Old John G. over yonder, sitting there on his porch, with a Henry and his hound dog whistling while he worked. Right there down the road, those kids are jumping rope, smiling and laughing, just some good hometown folks. Oh, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in that funny-looking glass. Are different now, but in some ways still the same. Mom and Dad are gone, never knew I'd feel such pain. Tomorrow I've learned, man, it's such a blessing. So pretty as it rises and so peaceful as it's setting. Kangaroo and Rogers, Foghorn Bugs and Pepe Le Pew. I turned the knob for the Rascals, the Stooges, and good old Andy too. And right there during dinner, when Walter came on at night, they cried for Vietnam, prayed for those who fight. Black and white on the TV, it's just the way it was. Not just there on the tube, y'all, but through Daddy's tough love. What I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow. Yeah, what I'd give to go back there, just a fun-filled kid, not a worry, not a care. The sand, you know it sure runs fast, wish I could stop it somehow in that funny looking glass. Oh, I miss you, Mama. Yes, I miss you, Dad.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Happy hour again. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Just wrapped up the third Monday of the week. Need to let off little steam, if you know what I mean. A little music, a little smoke, and ice cold beer, Jack and Coke. I know just where to find my friend. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. Everyone can join right in. Drinks half price for our friends. The place is packed, but that's okay. The views are hot either way. Gotta let your hair down and kick your boots up. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. 7 a.m. is gonna come early, can't make the night too long. Just a couple of hours to prime the pump, hear my favorite song. Crank up that jukebox and fire up the band. Hump day escape is all part of the plan. It's hump day, happy hour again. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour. It's hump day, happy hour. Practice for the weekend, I am coming in hot. That music draws me in, gonna kick up a little dust. It's hump day, happy hour.
His name is Mike Sadinsky, Suds for short, and that is a great tune on a Wednesday. Perfect. It is called Hump Day Happy Hour. I sure look forward to talking to him in a great radio interview, upcoming radio interview, and hearing the stories behind that song and a few others that we'll play from Mike Sadinsky as well. I recently had a great radio interview with Taryn Keeley and Caleb Moses. They make up the group Roses and Weeds. That one has had 799, last time I looked, plays in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. Lots of people loving them and loving this song. It is called Leave Your Lovin' On. Roses and Weeds on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Turn down the light in this room. Baby, come and kiss me. We got nothing to lose. Reckless desire builds up the fire, hard and strong. We're all alone. Turn off your phone. Leave your loving on.
The touch of your hand on my skin burns like an ember from deep within. I've got the urge to quench my thirst and my soul. The troubles you hold, just let them fall, but leave your loving on. I think it's time your heart and mine tear down these walls we hide behind. Better let's go back when you first kissed me like that. We made love all night long. Just close your eyes, lay right there. Surrender to these tender moments that we share.
Listen to my song, ain't nothing wrong when you leave your loving on. Right where we belong, ambition's gone.
Nothing but loving on.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Don't try to church me up. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out. No, turn my world around. I don't want you coming around here telling me how to spend my days. I'm tired of hearing you preaching about my evil ways. Don't talk about my bottle. Tell me about my beer. Don't like the things I'm doing. Stay away from here. Don't try to church me up. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out. No, turn my world around. See, I like my women sexy. A little dirt on my truck. Don't need no faith. Don't need no love. Don't try to church me up. what I should do, just how to spend my time. They said, grow on up, man, settle down. This is how you become a man. Told me how to talk, how to walk, how to dress, and how to stand. But I like gravel on my roads, hey, I like spit and chew. Well, you don't have to worry about me, son, worry about you. Don't try to church me up, don't try to put me down. Don't try to drive me out, no, turn my world around. See, I like my women sexy, a little dirt on my truck. Don't need no faith, don't need no love. Don't try to church me up. Now take a minute, slow on down, I ain't trying to be rude. See, I got too much going on, man, I got no time for you. Sunday, that's for football. Saturday, I'm at the bar. And Friday nights for fighting, man, I still got the scars. Monday, that's a recoup. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, too. You take a look, you'll agree I got no time for you. I got no time for you.
They are from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They are Trailer Park Country all over social media. Go give them a like and a follow and tell them the Tim Kelly Show sent you. We'll soon be having a great radio interview with those folks in the near future as well. That is a great tune called Church Me Up. This next artist is also going to be a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show, and who him I'm not going to talk to. You know I got to hear the stories behind these songs. Nick Taylor is up next, Tayler. This is called One Bar Stool on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
And all the whiskey out down doesn't chase them away. And all them images keep coming back to stay. All the things I wish I would have done or said swirl like heavy smoke inside my head. Should get up, go home while I can walk, but I'll be here to bartend this last call. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Darling, I still smell your perfume from last New Year's Eve. Your head on my shoulder, my heart on my sleeve. You grabbed my head, said let's run with the wind. Escape these four walls when the dance lights grow dim. That slick dark street took a turn I can't erase. Worn out tires on my dad's 83 left no trace. Hell, this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through, while the band keeps singing our favorite lines. One bar stool at a time. Looking for heartbreak, two hands on the wind. Keep seeing your last glass, still can't this naughty proof ain't cutting it like it should. Marlboro's ain't replacing the red lip taste of you. And I'd do anything, turn back the clock if I could. Your memory still holds me all night through while the band keeps singing our favorite line. One bar stool at a time. One bar stool at a time.
Hey y'all, this is John Stork and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country stuff.
I'm living my best life, and these spirits got my soul feeling just right. Here in my home, away from home. Now this might be crazy talk, y'all, but I've been thinking about my last call, and I know how I wanna go. With an empty shot glass, a beer in my hand, and sing me back home, sung by the house band, surrounded by my old honky-tonk crew. If I could choose, I'd wanna die on this bar stool. Well, it's happy hour heaven, it never gets old, and these hardwood floors, they're my streets of gold. Everybody in this bar treats me like a star. So if I kick the bucket, don't want to see no tears. In fact, the last thing that I want to hear is the cry of a fiddle and an old steel guitar. With an empty shot glass, a beer in my hand, and sing me back home, sung by the house band, surrounded by my old honky-tonk crew. If I could choose, I want to die on this bar stool. Is a plaque on the back of this chair. So everybody knows I died with a smile right here. With an empty shot glass, a beer in my hand, and sing me back home, sung by the house band, surrounded by my old honky-tonk crew, and that would be you. If I could choose, I wanna die on this bar stool. This bar stool.
What a way to go, huh, ladies and gentlemen? His name is Dave Linehan. That is his latest single out to radio, Die on a Barstool. I played one barstool from Nick Taylor, now Dave Linehan. Dave Linehan has been in radio for 40 years plus, and he's been a special guest several times on my show. We're going to talk about Die on a Barstool and another great radio interview that we're going to book that's going to have to happen next year because I'm so booked up, but I look forward to talking to him every time. He is fantastic. Dave Linehan, and he's got a Nashville Songwriters podcast that he does called the Nashville Connection, I believe. So go check it out and give him a like and a follow. He is fantastic. This next group is State Line Saints. They got a great song called Can't Go Back to Tupelo, and they're from Mississippi, so that's the Tupelo they're talking about. On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
There's a rusted sign where the city line used to be. like a welcome home that ain't meant for me. I left with fire, thought I'd light up the world, burn bridges behind, chasing some girl. Mama's house is boarded and the porch light's gone. That old oak tree still stands, but the shade feels wrong. The diner's still there, but the jukebox won't play. And the girl I left's got another man's name. You can roll down 70, 80s off the gas, pull into town and feel the past. But no matter how slow you take it, bro, you can't go back to Tupelo. Some places hold you, some let go, and some bury pieces you'll never know. Used to think time would heal what I'd done, but ghosts don't fade, they just ride shotgun. I walked past the chapel, heard a hymn through the wall. Same preacher, new faces, no one knew me at all. I carved my name in that river mud, swore I'd never drown, but I damn near was. Now I'm just a shadow in my hometown life, a name on a tombstone that's still alive. You can chase the past, but it won't slow. You can knock on doors, but they won't open no more. The roads still lead, but they don't show that you can't go back to Tupelo. It don't hate you, it just don't know. The man who left all those years ago. I turned around at the county line, left Tupelo behind one last time.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Girl, the way you light up my day makes the whole world spin my way. Just right and laugh in the morning like it's Friday night. Bare feet tapping on that old wood floor. Every smile you give makes me want you more. You don't dress up just to turn a head. You shine in the life we're living instead. Singing a tune I ain't heard before, and I'm falling again, wanting more and more. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much. How your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, your kiss at night. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. You speak your mind, stand strong and true. You're the answer when the day runs through. Love so deep and you give so free. You're the best kind of woman a man can see. You turn the hard times into something sweet. Pull me in close, never miss a beat. One look from you and my sky turns blue. Girl, there's nothing tonight. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. If the road gets long, I'll hold on tight. Two-step with you every Saturday night. Every mile's better with you in view. You're my forever, my dream come true. I love the way you roll your eyes when I joke too much. How your hand finds mine with that easy touch. You laugh in the morning, you'll kiss at night. The way you make wrong feel so right. I'd give the world just to sit by you. Every little thing that you say or do, no part of you I'd ever change or lose. Yeah, I love everything about you. Ooh, girl, the way you light up my day makes the whole world spin my way. Yeah, I love everything about.
His name is Mike Corellis. He is from the great state of Texas, and he's a great country music artist. That is called Everything About You. Folks are loving exactly that. Not only him, but the song. And they are liking him on TikTok right now at Tim Kelly On Air. And we are also live on Facebook, and I'm live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country's best, that is for sure. Let's keep it in the great state of Texas before we hit the top of the next hour. This next artist is also in my live over here at TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. The great Wes Ryan. This is called Seems Like on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Seems like I lean in and you turn your head away. Seems like you're here in the night but gone by day. Seems like you've been chasing something I can't see, and I'm just standing here wondering why it isn't me. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams, like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. Seems like we keep smiling for the sake of the crowd. Seems like we turn the TV up to drown the sound. Seems like we're side by side but miles away, and I keep wondering if there's anything left to say. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams, like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. Yeah, it's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. We built this love like a worn-out jean, faded and frayed where the goods been seen. But now the threads come loose, the fabric's thin, and I don't know if we can sew it back again. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams. seems like there's something lying in between. Every kiss we steal feels less like a dream and more like goodbye, though you haven't said it to me. It's breaking my heart, and I'm taking it hard. Oh, we're coming apart at the seams. Seems like we're coming apart at the seams. Seems like
another hour of the best in new country starts now. On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Born in a small town, 2-bedroom rundown house, back in the woods of Carolina. Mama did all she could to raise me right underneath that roof with her Bible in her lap singing hallelujah. And Daddy worked night and day, bringing home a cab driver's pay, making enough to barely feed us. We were poor, but I didn't know, but oh, how they loved me so. They used to look at me and say, girl, you're gonna go so far, but don't forget who you are. Don't let this world ever change you. You know there's gonna come a day when you look back and say, I'm proud to be from Carolina. Looking back how I was raised, I wouldn't change one single thing, 'cause it made me who I am. Mama taught me to praise the Lord, and Daddy taught me 3 simple chords, and with a capo, I can play most anything. The bright lights hadn't changed my ways, but sometimes I still miss those days when Dad and Mom were all I had. I sure wish I had them here just one more time, whispering in my ear. I can almost hear them say, girl, you're gonna go so far, but don't forget who you are. Don't let this world ever change you. You know there's gonna come a day when you look back and say, I'm proud to be from Carolina. Tonight I'm on this opera stage, I can almost see my daddy's face, proud of his girl from Carolina.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs. There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Told you so,
first time you looked my way, that this heart of mine wasn't gonna stray. Like a prayer whispered into the midnight air, I'll be loving you forever and ever, my dear. On the other hand, if I did walk away, I'd be digging up bones till my dying day. Girl, you're the kind of truth that can't be wrong, so I'll keep on loving you like we're in a Randy Travis song. With a faith that walks on water in a depth deeper than the holler, I'll hold you when the nights get cold. Love you with a heart that's bold. I know one day I'll fly away. I'll thank the Lord I found you on my way. Through the highs and lows, we're right where we belong. Just two lovers in a Randy Travis song. We've had our share of heroes and friends, but baby, this road don't ever have to end. Your hand in mine is where it's meant to be. Every part of my life keeps pointing to you and me. On the other hand, I couldn't change my heart. I've been loving you right from the start. You're the part of me I can't get wrong, and I'll keep on loving you like we're in a Randy Travis song. With a faith that walks on water in a depth deeper than the holler, I'll hold you when the nights get cold. Love you with a heart that's bold. I know one day I'll fly away. I'll thank the Lord I found you on my way. Through the highs and lows, we're right where we belong. Just two lovers in a Randy Travis song.
That is a great tune called Keep On Loving You. That is Creekbed Saints. They are live in my chat room right now. TikTok at Tim Kelly on air. Go give them a like and follow everywhere on social media, ladies and gentlemen. Creekbed Saints. Brand new single now from Huntington Beach, California. He is also in my TikTok live at Tim Kelly on air. Ryan Bodine and My Dearest Melody on the Tim Kelly Show. KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
You're always there for me every time I need to run and hide, or sometimes get away from this crazy life. Your love surrounds me every time I need you the most. Through my darkest hours, finest days, cheers and toast, you follow me around when I hold you so near. You come to save me every time you sense fear. Move me, calm me, don't let that feeling go. you, will you set me free? Please understand my melody. Please understand my melody. Say that catching you, keeping you, is just a dream. Now you're not chasing me, I'm chasing you, so it seems. You wake me in the night, whisper sweet, nothing's in my ear. I'm out of bed and words of wisdom disappear. Move me, calm me, don't let that feeling go. I've been feeling lately, you've been acting a little cold. If I go with you, will you set me free? Please understand my melody. Understand my melody.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Sideways grin, trucks, bed shaking with your rowdy friends. I tripped on a log, nearly dropped my cup. You caught my hand and you pulled me up. Now the music's loud, but I only hear you laughing at my two-step, missing a shoe. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole crate can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Somebody scored all the burgers and buns, but I swear this night's still the best kind of fun. I don't even care, cause you're leaning close, whispering something about who you love most. This party's wild, but it's plain to see all the fun out here just leads back to me. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole crate can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Stars come out and the crowd dies down. It's just you and me with the crickets around. Forget the noise, boy, I've had enough. This tailgate night turned into love. You stole my hat, I stole your beer. We're laughing so loud the whole crate can hear. Mud on my boots, but your hands in mine. This tailgate crush got me feeling just fine. Yeah, this tailgate crush turned into a night where the sparks in a fire met the sparks in your eyes.
That is a brand new single from Allie Ray. It is A-L-Y, capital R-H-A-E, Allie Ray, all one word. Go give her a like and a follow on social media, particularly Facebook, and she is hanging out as well over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. That is her brand new single called Tailgate Crush. I did some tailgating this last Sunday. My Chiefs crushed the Raiders. Perfect song for tonight, and I love it. An Indie Wednesday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. Lots of people tuned in tonight. Man, this is a lot of fun. This This next artist is Kyle Antone, and Kyle is K-I-L-E. This is called A Glance. Kyle Antone on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio on this Indie Wednesday.
She said I'll never love again. My heart's been worn way too thin. Every time I give love a try, all it does is makes me cry. She said I'll never love again. The end. He was done giving love a try. Heard his last sad goodbye. Every time he give love a shot, he'd end up in the same old spot. He was done giving love a try. Goodbye. Chance. Struggle through the walls and cans. Two hearts apart in misery, they come together finally. The fact they met was by sheer chance. A glance. They thought of how it felt this time. Hearts weren't set on goodbye. At a little cafe they sat outside. No wind and no goodbye. They thought of how it felt inside. They'll try. The fact they met was by sheer chance. Struggle through the walls and cans. Two hearts apart in misery, they come together finally. The fact they met was by sheer chance. A glance. Goodbye, but a glance they'll try.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
I know there are some things I probably ought to do. The more I sit and think, the less I'm gonna do. I got bills that need paid, and the fence needs fixing too. They're too far gone to see. Drink away the pain. I don't know what else to do. I can't seem to get over you. I think I'll sit here and watch the storm. Don't know what I'm working for. Seems the more I need to make is the more they're gonna take. Some Jones and Tree too. Get on Merle's fighting side. truck is broken down. So pour me another round. I made it through the day, for here's where I'll be found. I think I'll sit here and watch it rain. Maybe I'll drink away the pain. I don't know what else to do. I can't seem to get over you. I think I'll sit here and watch it storm. Don't know what I'm working for. Seems the more I need to make is the more they're gonna take. I think I'll sit here and drink a few. Listen to some Jones and Trick too. I get on Merle's fight side, I sing him working man blues. I think I'll sit here and watch it rain. Or maybe I'll drink away the pain. I don't know what else to do. I can't seem to get over you. I don't know what else to do. I can't seem to get over you. But I will.
Howdy, folks. This is Rick Trevino, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing you country's best.
Boots on the porch, kicking up the dust. Sunset's melting like a pie crust. A whistle in the wind ain't just for show. Love them cowgirls, don't you know? Love them cowgirls, wild and free, riding fences, chasing dreams. With a lassoed heart, they'll set you straight. Love them cowgirl, it's never too late. Hat tipped low, shadow on her grin. A laugh like whiskey smooth with a spin. Her hands hold calluses, her heart holds gold. Love them cowgirls, their stories untold. They don't back down, they don't look back. They saddle up when the storm clouds stack. Through the mud, through the fire they ride. Love them cowgirls, full of pride. Love them cowgirls, wild and free, riding fences, chasing dreams. With a lassoed heart, they'll set you straight. Love them cowgirls, it's never too late. Love them cowgirls, wild and free, riding fences, chasing dreams. With a lassoed heart, they'll set you straight. Love them cowgirls, it's never too late. Hats pulled low under sky so wide. Stories untold in the way they ride. Silver buckles gleam under the moon. Cowgirls hum their own sweet tune. I love them cowgirls, wild and free, spinning the stars like a tumbleweed. Their laughter's gold, their spirit's fire. I love them cowgirls, they never tire. They dance with the wind, they sway with the sun. A trailblazing spark, they're second to none. I follow their tracks like a heart on a string. Cowgirls are magic in everything. So here's to the gals with the prairie in their veins, where the wild runs deep and the spirit remains. Raise your glass, let the world take note. Love them cowgirls, they're the heartland's vote. With every gallop, with every grin,
They pull me closer time and again. Love them cowgirls, wild and free, riding fence, chasing dreams. Give me hell. Saddle up, girls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's been making a lot of great country music lately, and that is one of the latest singles from Jesse Cole James. It is called Love Them Cowgirls. Loving the songs on this radio program tonight, and everybody's loving it over here on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. I'm live on YouTube, KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm also live on my website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. This next talented young gentleman, and I mean young, he's 14 years old from North Carolina, has a brand new single that is a duet with Tom Yankton from Rascal Flatts. His name is Michael Schott. Michael Schott Music is where you can find him on social media, and the song is called Moving On. Tom Yankton, Michael Schott, right here on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Baby, ain't it the truth? It's a one-way crazy ride. I sure can get the best of you. But don't you give up, and don't let it own you. 'Cause that old highway is still waiting on you, on you. You gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving on. You gotta keep rolling, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep moving on. Don't let it keep slowing you down, slowing you down, slowing you down. Stopping you now, stopping you now, stopping you now. Oh, you gotta keep moving on. It's never gonna be easy when you're loving you lose. When you're crying your heart out and singing them long, long blues. But don't you give up, and don't let it own you. Because that old highway still waiting on you, on you. You gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving on. You gotta keep rolling, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep moving on. Don't let it keep slowing you down, slowing you down, slowing you down. Can't let it be stopping you now, stopping you now, stopping you now. You gotta keep moving on.
No, don't you give up. Don't let it own you. That old highway is still waiting on you, on you.
You gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving on. You gotta keep rolling, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep moving on. Don't let it keep slowing you down, slowing you down, slowing you down. Can't let it be stopping you now, stopping you now, stopping you now. You gotta keep moving on. You gotta keep moving on. Oh, you gotta keep moving on. Keep moving on.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day.
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio.
4.
Call me crazy for feeling this way, but my blue eyes have been crying in the rain, 'cause I'm homesick for a place I've never been, but it's always on my mind, and it sounds something like this. Well, there's two sides to the vinyl spinning round. It's got my blue suede shoes clinging to the Texas ground. Ain't it a shame that country radio has changed what it's about? Between the beers, the girls, the trucks, we done let fancy down. They say out with the old and in with the new. Can't you meet me in the middle? Fill the space between the two. You can put me on a silver screen, but don't call me dramatic. All I'm saying is we can't forget what makes country classic. On the road again with a full tank of gas. It's got me spending my whole paycheck just to play a little cash. Or why not just a little whine it? Take the Grand Tour Highway 45 with help from all my friends. They say out with the old and in with the new. Can't you meet me in the middle? Fill the space between the two. You can put me on a silver screen, but don't call me dramatic. All I'm saying is we can't forget what makes country classic. They say out with the old and in with the new. Can't you meet me in the middle? Fill the space between the two. You can put me on a silver screen, but don't call me dramatic. All I'm saying is we can't forget what makes country classic. Oh, baby, put me on that silver screen, but don't call me dramatic. All I'm saying is we can't forget what makes country classic.
The following program is brought to you in living color. Classic Country Tonight. The brightest stars, the best country music. We cook 'em just like your mama did.
That is the latest single from a talented young lady by the name of Faith Groves. It is called Classic. Faith Groves all over social media. Go check her out. And she just recently did an interview with yours truly. That is in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. That tab at the top of the homepage of my website, KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. How about a brand new single from Aaron Himes? It is Hymes on the last name. It is called Stones on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio on this Indie Wednesday, playing new country's best.
Stones, come throw 'em at me. I'll set down this old cross
seas. Make us whole again. Make us believe. Seek me where you cannot find me. I called your name, I'm really not that far. And I'll praise and sing, I'll run and dance. I'll look up high and I'll raise my hands. I heard my name, I know it's who you are. Your name is Jesus, keeper of the town. Take me back to the days when your hand was holding mine, and save us from things we cannot change. If you come back on a warm and sunny day. If you're throwing stones, come throw 'em at me. I'll set down this old cross and lay them at his feet. Jesus, keeper of the town. Take me back to the days where your hand was holding mine, and save us from things you cannot change. If you come back on a warm and sunny day. Jesus, keeper of the time. Take me back to the days where your hand was holding mine.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Daddy had a horse named Midnight. To me, he was 10 feet tall. He'd take 'em all day on the cattle drive. We could hear him coming home. He said, I'll put you in the saddle if you want me to, but there's one thing you can't do. Never let go, no, never let go of the reins. Find a way to hold on no matter what comes your way. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I know your heart, and you've got what it takes to never let go, no, never let go of the reins. He said, my girl, you're becoming a woman now. You'll be headed out before you know. If you think midnight was a crazy ride, just wait until you hit the world. Stay up in the saddle like I taught you to, and when life's bucking you, never let go, no, never let go of the reins. Find a way to hold on no matter what comes your way. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but I know your heart, and you've got what it takes to never let go, no, never let go of the reins. So boy, you better know about the rodeo you're jumping in. 'Cause I still love the way Daddy taught me to live. Never let go, no, never let go of the reins. Find a way to hold
is from the state of Arizona. Her name is Lori Cole. It is K-O-L-E, Lori Cole Music on social media, and that is a great tune called Rains. This next artist and I have had a great interview in the past. His name is Alan Rudd from Ardmore, Oklahoma. This is called It's a Good Thing on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I came home Valentine's Day, pulled up in the drive with a sweetheart dozen, my heart in my hand. When I got there, she wasn't home. Something told me she was long gone. She'd given my sweetheart gift to another man. Looking through another wedding veil, heaven sent me an angel so sweet. Could she be mine? I wanted to run, but I had to stay. Couldn't believe what had come my way, so I gave her my heart and I took her hand. It's a good thing. Know what love's about, 'cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt that it's a good thing that woman set me free, 'cause I never known the love you've given me. And now the only thing that I could ever thank that woman for is when she left my heart, she left an open door. And it's a good thing, now I know what love's about, 'cause I got you, and honey, there ain't no doubt. It's a good thing what your love's done for me, 'cause I'd never known how sweet a love could be. Now I come home every day and pull up in the drive. My sweetheart's there and my heart's in her hand. It's a good thing, yeah, it's a good thing.
This is Nick Taylor, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio, playing New Country.
Just a good old boy, love to play music and make a little noise. A little bit crazy, it may not be a country girl's dream, but give me one chance and I'll show you what love really means. I didn't go to college and I have no degree, but there's something you should know, make you wanna be with me. I'll never cheat on you and I'll show you how to have some fun. I'm just a booze stomping, honky tonkin', redneck, hillbilly, beer drinking son of a gun. I drive an old Ford pickup with some rust on the bed. I work a double shift weekly just trying to get ahead. I don't have much money, but you'll have everything that you need. And when you look back on these times, I'm sure you will agree. I didn't go to college and I have no degree, but there's something you should know, make you wanna be with me. I'll never cheat on you and I'll show you how to have some fun. I'm just a booze stomping, honky tonkin', redneck, hillbilly, beer drinking son of a gun. Now you might think I'm crazy, a
little too untamed. Just give me one chance, little darling. Your life will never be the same. Oh, yeah. College and I have no degree, but there's something you should know will make you wanna be with me. I'll never cheat on you and I'll show you how to have some fun. I'm just a boot stomping, honky tonkin', redneck, hillbilly, beer drinking son of a gun. I'm just a boot stomping, honky tonkin', redneck, hillbilly, beer drinking son of a gun.
His name is Jeff Taylor. Jeff Taylor Music is where you can find him on social media. Beer drinking son of a gun. I love that song. What a great song. And people can line dance to that one for sure. This next song is a little bit slower, but we love it. It is called A Music Man, Christian Davis, and we'll send it out to Donna listening to us live in Nashville, Tennessee on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I didn't come here to be famous or to see my name in lights. I didn't come here for the money. Awards don't even cross my mind. But as long as I can remember, I've had a guitar in my hand. It's like God looked at me from heaven and said, I think I'll make a music man. And it was deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Just a kid there on my bed, trying to get out but hurt his head. And now I live out on the stage. There's people here to hear me play. So I'm just giving you a song. You might remember when I'm gone. You might ask what keeps me going through the airports and the rain. I just love to see your faces, though I may never know your name. Truth is, I think I found my purpose down here in the grand design. That's just to sing the words God gives me, to know He's with me all the time. And it's deep down in my bones, woven in my heart and soul. Stuck it out on the road. Don't ever have to be alone.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Alarm clock talking, eyelids bucking, DJ shouting what we don't want to hear. Time to get with it, hard as I can hit it. Before I go, you've got to know your love gets me through. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times a day. Time tick-tocking, I'm clock watching. We'll soon be rocking on your front porch swing. I'm here missing your sweet kissing. Even now, I'm counting down till I get back to you. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times a day. Wide awake, we're sleeping late. I can't keep my mind off you. Ah. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 of those in a day. Every little thing I do, yeah, it's all about you, baby, even when I'm away. Ever since I found you, boy, I think about you 86,400 times a day.
That is the latest single from Tracy Kennedy. She's a great Canadian artist, and that is called 86,400. Tracy Kennedy, all over social media. Traci is how you spell her first name. And my name is Tim Kelly. Thanks for joining me on the Tim Kelly Show tonight. That's going to do it for this Indie Wednesday edition. I want to thank my special guest, Donnie Lee Strickland, for joining me on the show tonight. Join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time for a show called Triple Play Thursday, where every artist on the program gets played 3 times in a row. And my special guest tomorrow night will be Brad Thomas, and 2 weeks' notice will join me on the program as well. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn
back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry.